If you need some inspiration or just want good company, whatever you are looking for, you'll find it here indeed, in meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings. Meaningful mornings.
Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. I'm going to share with you a cartoon I recently saw. There's a woman, and she's on the phone in an apartment, and this is the dialogue. Did I tell you about the really big pigeon I saw? I did? Sorry, I ran out of new things to talk about months ago. Not us, though. We are 20 days away from being together for an entire year. And if you think back on our year together, endless content. I mean that in a very good way. You're all projecting, yeah, endless content. In the last verse, we saw a shift in the uvacha. The first uvacha, or the first speaker, Dhritarashtra. The next uvacha, Sanjaya. Sanjaya describes Dhritarashtra as Mahipate. The technical meaning of this is king. The deeper meaning to this is the one who is supposed to take care of the earth. A leader has 3 specific responsibilities, and I'm not going to tell you all of them this morning, but one of them is Rakshita. Rakshita means protection. And Sanjaya is almost sarcastically calling him Mahipate because he is not protecting the earth's people. How can that be if he's following adharma, being irresponsible? And then the uvacha shifts over to Arjuna. Arjuna asks Sri Krishna to put his chariot between both armies. And he calls Sri Krishna Rishikesha. Rishikesha is the one who enlivens our sense organs. Why this is important? Sri Krishna already knows what Prince Arjuna is thinking or will say. If we can internalize that, we don't have to be as afraid. Because Sri Krishna, our creator, already knows what we need, what we want, whether we verbalize that or not. He also calls Sri Krishna Achyuta, the one who never falls. And this can be interpreted externally, that he's the best charioteer, the best warrior. The deeper meaning is the one who never falls from his nature. Our nature is joy, but we feel like we've fallen far from that. With Sri Krishna, those in our devotion course, he has gone through endless challenges, trauma, yet is ever smiling. He's never fallen from his nature. When Prince Arjuna's chariot is put between both armies, what does he continue to say? We are on verse 22, chapter 1. Yavad etaniriksheham yodhukamanavastitan kairmaya saha yodavyam asmin rana samudyame. Prince Arjuna is speaking to Sri Krishna. Yavat etan niriksheham. I'm in between both armies, and I want to see all. The 2.4 million in front, the 1.6 million behind. He wants to see them. He's looking at them. He's assessing. Who are they? Yodukaman avastitan. This assembly is made up of those who are desirous, who want to fight. An important point here. Maybe Prince Arjuna is projecting. Maybe he wants to fight and he's projecting that everyone else wants to fight too. And I share that because Sri Krishna's older brother, Balarama, he's not part of this war. And Prince Arjuna's uncle, Rishi Vidura, he's not part of this war either. They chose to not be part of this war. They chose to leave. I'm bringing this point up to you because we know Prince Arjuna always in the collapsed sense. He doesn't want to fight. But you see in this dialogue that he does want to fight, and he's projecting that onto everyone else too. And one more insight here. Maybe Prince Arjuna is trying to intimidate the Kauravas. Already, there's a sense of fear in them, and he's hoping this fight doesn't have to happen by him really trash-talking them with his eyes. I see you, do you see me? Asmin rana samudyame. Everyone is ready. There is a lot of tension here. As I reflected on this last quarter, this is like us in terms of introspection. We are enthusiastic to begin introspection. When we do, though, and we start to detect, I have these vices, I have these negativities, that enthusiasm wanes, doesn't it? He is enthusiastic right now, but now he's going to see more clearly who's in front of him. He's looking generally right now. Soon Sri Krishna is going to identify, look who's right in front of you. That is like detection. I'm impatient, I'm jealous, I'm fearful. And one becomes dejected then. Okay. I'll add one more philosophical insight before we complete our active listening test. The journey that we're on is of 3 sads, S-A-D. I'm not saying sad, I'm saying sad. The first is sadhya. Sadhya means the ends. That is independent joy. If there's an ends, there has to be a means. The means is known as sadhana. That if you engage in sadhana, this will lead you to the ends. If you are disciplined, you will be joyous. Those who follow sadhana are known as a sadhaka, as a seeker. Those who do not follow discipline are not seekers, they are searchers. Those who follow discipline are seekers, and eventually they reach the sought, which is joy. I'm sharing this framework with you because the last sadhanas, the last disciplines, are listening, reflecting, and contemplating. Shravana, manana, nididhyasana. After these disciplines, there are no more disciplines. One will reach the ends. I continue with questions 11 to 15. You accept that others' feelings are valid. You accept that others' feelings are valid. 1 is low, 10 is high. Number 12, you look for attitudes and feelings behind the message. Number 13, you suspend looking for solutions. Number 14, you treasure others' confidence in you. And number 15, the last question, you are sensitive to another's feelings and you let them know of this. You are sensitive to another's feelings and you let them know of this. Calculate your score, and this will be our lead-in to our application. On Tuesday, I had asked all of you to rate yourself from 1 to 100 on being an active listener. And I'm sure you did rate yourself. And for the last 3 mornings, I've given you a specific reference to rate yourself, a specific reference. Has your rating changed? Has your rating gone up or rating gone down? I project that you rated yourself here on being an active listener. When specificity came in, that rating went down. And why I facilitated this inspiration application is not to make anyone feel dejected, rather to be more rigorous in your sadhana, to be more disciplined. This is why I wanted you to see for yourself how much of an active listener you are. If Shravana is weak or listening is weak, then naturally, so will reflection. So will manana. Manana is key to being faithful. That means listening is the means to being faithful, or reflection is the means to be faithful, but you have to listen. Reading, you're sharing on Medium. A seeker, her name is Meenakshi from Boston. She was researching her name. Meenakshi means the one who is fish-eyed. That sounds really strange and unattractive, but such beautiful depth to this. A fish never closes its eyes. That's the meaning of Meenakshi, one who is ever vigilant, always paying attention. Lots have this name, but are we living up to that? Another seeker, Darshan from Atlanta, he wrote, I find myself more of an active listener, 90 plus, when I am not in front of a device or TV. A phone notification seems to be the biggest distraction, and that reduces my rating to below 50. Also, at work, I think I have a higher rating than at home. Please don't tell my wife, please. I'm sure she already knows. Dhruv had written that Bhagavad Gita from Pittsburgh is a plan, and a guru enables you to follow this plan. I'm sharing your reflections about how important listening is and how it's not just with your ears passively. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be happiness.